This is cause number 322570. The case is styled of State of Texas versus Daquan Antoine. We have Mr. Daquan Antoine appearing via Zoom. Mr. Antoine, will you please raise your right hand? Mr. Antoine, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Antoine, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Antoine?
All right, and you, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Antoine, you're represented here by your attorney, Mr. Langston Adams. Mr. Adams, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Mr. Adams, do you waive a record in Mr. Antoine's case?
Sure.
Mr. Antoine, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. This motion alleged that you, Daquan Antoine, in cause number 322570, was tried in county court at law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, on the 9th day of July of 2019 for the offense of unlawfully carrying a weapon. And this court found that the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding of guilt. However, the court deferred adjudication of your guilt and placed you on unadjudicated probation for a period of 9 months. On November 18 of 2020, the state filed a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In this motion, there are 3 allegations. The first allegation alleged that you, Daquan Antoine, failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on June 3rd, 2020, July 20th of 2020, August 19th of 2020, September 14th, 2020, and October 6th of 2020 as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That's true, sir.
Okay. Allegation number 2 alleges that you failed to pay court-assessed fees as ordered by the court, and as of October 6th of 2020, you were $1,534 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That's true, sir.
And allegation number 3 alleges that you, Daquan Antoine, failed to perform the community service hours required as ordered by the court in violation of condition 14 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That's true, sir.
Mr. Antoine, are you pleading true to allegations 1, 2, 3 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true to these allegations because they are true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Antoine, I have before me a document that is titled the Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. On this document, on page 1, there's a box that says check MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And on page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials DA on a line next to a box that's checked MTRP, true to allegations 1, 2, and 3. Did you place your initials DA on this document?
Yes, sir.
And on the next page of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Did you sign this document?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document, which is titled the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Did you sign this document?
Yes, sir.
And at the top of this document, there are 2 boxes that are checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargaining case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And the second box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Antoine, prior to signing and initialing these documents that I have just mentioned, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir. He did.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
None.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Adams, you've advised and counseled Mr. Antoine. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
Not that I'm aware of.
Mr. Antoine, your attorney, Mr. Adams, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Antoine, I will accept your plea of true to allegations 1, 2, and 3. I will also find that your pleas and waivers was freely and voluntarily given. I also find that you're mentally competent to stand trial. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to revoke your unadjudicated probation, and your unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is that agreement?
The agreement is for 14 days county jail with credit for time served, tax and retire the court costs.
Mr. Antoine, the state is offering that you serve 14 days in the Jefferson County Jail, but you would not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served enough time. Therefore, you'll be given credit for time served. The court cost in this case is $57, but you would not have to pay the court cost because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Antoine, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir, I do.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir, I do.
Mr. Antoine, I will follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Antoine, this is a unlawfully carrying a weapon case. And so therefore, in accordance with the Texas Administrative Code, Section 176.1, the court hereby admonishes you or warns you of the following. Number 1, you are by entry of order or judgment ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Number 2, beginning now, if you possess a firearm or ammunition, it could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about how long you will be ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, you should consult an attorney. Number 3, on the Texas Penal Code, Section 46.013, A, firearm means any device designed, made, or adapted to expel a projectile through a barrel by using the energy generated by an explosion or burning substance or any device readily convertible to that use. B, firearm does not include a firearm that may have as an integral part a folding knife blade or other characteristics of weapons made illegal by Penal Code Chapter 46, and that is 1, an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, or 2, a replica of an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, but only if the replica does not use rimfire or centerfire ammunition. The statutes listed below are a starting point for ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. For more information about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or for more information on how long your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition lasts, the court recommends you contact an attorney. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 17.292, Magistrate's Orders for Emergency Protection. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 42.0131, Notice for persons convicted of misdemeanors involving family violence. Penal Code Section 46.02, unlawful carrying weapons. Penal Code Section 46.04, unlawful possession of firearm. Penal Code Section 25.07, violation of certain court orders for conditions of bond in a family violence, child abuse or neglect, sexual assault or abuse, indecent assault, stalking or trafficking case. Family Code Section 85.026, warning on protective order. Mr. Antoine, they have a copy of this model written admonishments at the jail. You should get a copy at the jail. Mr. Antoine, this will conclude your case. Please follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, look, whoever's next, just tell them to come on through. Ask the bailiff to send whoever they got next. Thank you. Good luck, brother.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, is this Lisa Mays?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Mays, this is cause number 324-126. Case of style of state of Texas versus Lisa Michelle Mays. Ms. Mays, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Mays, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Mays, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Mays?
I'm fine.
That's good. Ms. Mays, you're represented in this case by attorney Langston Adams. Mr. Adams, do you waive a record in Ms. Mays' case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Mays, I have before me an information that alleges that on or about April 27th of 2019, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of theft of service rental agreement. Ms. Mays, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Mays, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Ms. Mays, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, guilty.
Guilty. Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Your Honor, I believe this is the MTRP.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now, Ms. Mays, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. And in this motion, it alleges that you were tried in county court at law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas on the 16th day of July of 2021 for the offense of theft of services. And that this court found that the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding of guilt. However, the court deferred adjudicating your guilt and placed you on unadjudicated probation for a period of 1 year. In the state on September 20th of 2021 filed a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In this motion, there are 2 allegations. The first allegation alleges that you committed the offense of burglary of a habitation on or about the 23rd day of August of 2021 in the county of Jefferson, state of Texas, against the peace and dignity of the state in violation of condition 1 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
Not true?
I thought you said,
What?
I thought you told me it was true. Yeah. I thought you said it was true, so.
And that's correct. On that, I think the only allegation is number 2 that we're going on, Your Honor, because
Okay.
Right.
the
So you
first
abandoned-
allegation in that case was rejected.
So you're abandoning?
Right. Yeah,
you're
I'm sorry.
abandoning-
Yes, Your Honor.
That's
Okay,
correct.
Okay,
I'm sorry, my bad.
okay, so the state is abandoning allegation number 1. Now, allegation number 2
That's the one.
states that you failed to immediately report to the probation officer as your change of address as ordered by the court in violation of condition 11 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
I gave her an address that I was staying at.
Okay, so
I didn't even know I didn't even know that, that's why I was.
Okay, so you pleaded not true to allegation number 2?
Yes, sir. I gave her 2352 Avenue C. I'm in Beaumont, Texas. That's why I stay at.
Okay, well, we can't, in both of these motions, we don't have any She's pleading not true to both allegations.
Well, should I say, I mean, I don't know.
Now, let me do this here, Ms. Mays. I'm gonna give you some time to talk to your attorney.
Okay.